Hello everyone, my name is Chaseter and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto Online video. Today we're going to be customizing the Pfister 811, which is modeled after the Porsche 918. I'm really excited to get into this one. This is a Porsche supercar, very exciting. And even though Rockstar did their own little quirks and features on this car, it's still pretty cool. So let's get right into the customization. Starting off with armor, we'll get the 100% upgrade. For the brakes, we'll get the race brakes. And for the bumpers, we are going to get started off with the painted front bumper. We have the Euro mesh bumper, the Euro vertical bar bumper, the Euro horizontal bar bumper, and the drift bumper. The Euro vertical bar bumper definitely makes it look like a Maserati, so we're not going to be doing that today. But I do like the Euro mesh. It doesn't look too bad. For the rear bumper, we only have one other option, and it's a carbon rear bumper, which I am going to pick. I think that looks way better. For the engine, we'll get the level 4. For the exhaust, let's see what they have here. The exhaust is roof mounted, which is a really cool thing about the Porsche 918. But if you don't like that type of thing, there is the regular exhaust as well. But I think we're going to keep the regular carbon looking. I think that's carbon. From this vantage point, it looks like carbon to me. So we're going to keep the stock exhaust because I do like that carbon trim. So for the color, I actually have a color in mind. Let's go down to lime green. Now, I know it's just a normal lime green right now, but I want to try a cool looking pearlescent on it. Cream looks really good with lime green, as well as colors like frost white and maybe like silver. It just makes it look a little bit more dull. I think the lime green in GTA 5 is very bright and kind of unrealistic. I kind of like the bluish silver on it. It just kind of washes it out a little bit to make it a little dull. So yeah, I think I'm going to go for the bluish silver for this option. And for the secondary color, I think I'm going to do the lime green as well to match up the roof. And it already looks so good. I think the wheels are fantastic stock. Like, those are some fantastic looking wheels. We do have some wheels similar to them, but not exactly like them, so we may have to skip the wheel option. I don't know, we'll have to see when we get to that point. So for the roof option, you can actually make this a convertible, which is actually pretty cool because Porsche actually makes a spider version of the 918. As well, you can get a carbon roof option, which is pretty cool as well. But I think today we're just going to go with the stock roof. I think that looks pretty cool. And for the skirts, let's see. Yeah, we do have some carbon skirt options. That is a little bit of a weird skirt shape right there, though. But this car overall has crazy shapes to it. As you can see, the spoiler feeds into the car, which is very unique. Like I said, Rockstar did their own little thing to it, and it's not the greatest looking thing in my opinion, but it's unique. It looks different, so I do give it credit for that. And then we have this street skirts, which actually gives it more contouring, but I kind of like the regular stock skirts. I think it just fits it a little bit better with that side vent. I think it looks good like that. Now for the spoiler, we only have one other option, and it's the low level spoiler, and all it does is color the wing, which I think we're going to do. It gives us a traction boost, and I kind of don't like the carbon trim on it. Usually I go with a lot of carbon, but I don't know, the spoiler is just giving me weird vibes. So we're going to go with the low level. For the suspension, I think we're going to lower this thing as much as it can. For the transmission, we'll get the race transmission. For the turbo, of course. And for the wheels, I don't know. I haven't decided if I want to change them or not. So the Segoy concaves are the closest thing to the stock wheel. But honestly, I think it looks so good like it is. I'm not going to change it. I can't bring myself to it. So I'm just not going to do it. For the windows, we'll go for a light smoke. And I think that's going to do it for this car. There wasn't a lot of customization at all. There's not much you can do with it. So that's going to do it for the Pfister 811. We are going to drive it here in a minute, but I just want to quickly go over the build. This car is pretty cool. It's not completely modeled after the Porsche 918, as you can tell. I was kind of let down by the customization options. I kind of remembered this thing having way more. We didn't even have, oh my goodness. We didn't even have any splitters or diffusers, anything like that. And even with the options we did get, like the spoiler option, it was literally just changing the color of the spoiler. So the customization for me was a bit of a letdown. But if I remember correctly, this thing has fantastic performance. So we're going to test that out right now and see how this thing does. All right, I found a pretty cool road to drive on. So let's open her up and see how she does. Already, I hear some sort of like speed glitch happening, possibly. I will say, though, the sound isn't too bad. It kind of sounds like the Turismo. It may share the same sound as the Turismo, if I'm being honest. This thing is pretty quick, but the traction is a bit questionable. I think it has a little bit too much traction, if that makes sense. Like, I am not spinning out whatsoever, but it's kind of making it hard to, like, turn those sharp corners and curves. But, man, it's pretty fast. If I remember correctly, at one point, it was in, like, the top 5 fastest supercars in GTA Online. Now, I don't know if it still holds that title or not, but it seems pretty quick. And, yeah, of course. So let's see what we have going on here. We have 120. Oh, nope. That was a big jump to 130. Yeah, so I think this thing has a bit of a speed glitch. We're going 130 miles per hour. Oh. And we're going 140. Yeah, that's like 142. 145. Oh. Well, that was pretty crazy. This thing definitely has a speed glitch. I don't know if it's because I lowered it all the way, but you can definitely hear the car bumping down on the ground. So yeah, this thing is pretty quick. It may still be in like the top 3 fastest supercars in GTA Online. So if you guys enjoyed today's customization video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We just hit 1,000 subscribers, which I just quickly wanted to say thank you guys so very much. It means the world to me that you guys care enough to subscribe to my channel to watch my content. I love making GTA content. It's one of my biggest passions, and I hope you guys are enjoying the ride. I don't really have a new goal. I'm sure next video I will, but I kind of just want to enjoy this moment. I'm happy with where we're at. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.